Hi, I'm John Haynes, a tournament bass angler in Minnesota, and in this episode I'm going to talk to you about how to set up the rod and reel. Now, this is a bait cast rod and a bait casting reel. So that means that the reel is going to go on top of this rod into what we call the reel seat. Now you'll notice on the back of the reel it's got the mount here. So what you want to make sure is that you get the reel seated correctly into the rod, because that is going to be very important, especially as you're fighting fish, landing fish, and casting the rod and reel. So with this particular setup, we've got a bait cast reel and we've got a bait cast rod. You want to make sure that you put the mounting pieces into the reel seat, and you want that to go with where the line is coming out of the reel. You want to make sure that that is facing away from the butt of the rod, because the line now is going to be run through the line guides here on the reel. So once you get that, and you can kind of see this, once you get that back part, you just slide that in there, and then you want to center that on there, and then basically you're just going to screw that fastener right onto the reel, and then now you've got that reel seated in place. Now your line is already on your reel at this point, and so now we're going to run the line through the line guides. And the best way to do that, I think the best, easiest way to do that is just to engage the reel, and by doing that I'm just pressing down on this button right here, and I'm just pulling out line, and I'm always keeping my thumb on here so that I don't get too much line out at one time, and I'm controlling the spool of line that's coming out. So I'm just going to pull off a little bit of line there, and I'm going to turn the crank on the reel so that I can't pull any more line out, so that that line is stopped. So now what I can do is just start feeding the line through the line guides. And so you want to come to the end of your line here, and you just want to start feeding it through, making sure that it's staying on this side of the rod. So you just want to feed that all the way up through each of the line guides. It's really actually very easy to set up a rod and reel, and that's one of the keys for as you're learning to do especially more advanced techniques is instead of buying combos that are already set up for you, is actually matching reels and rods together for the different applications that you want to do. Now this is a spinning reel. This is called an open face spinning reel, and so how this works is it's the same kind of thing, where you've got the piece here that fits into the rod, into the reel seat. You're going to want to just put that reel right into the reel seat there, and you're going to want to fasten this on so that that reel is tightened on there. And that is how the spinning reel and rod looks. You can either open the bail like this and strip off some line, which is probably the easiest way to do that. You can also loosen the drag, which is this particular piece here, and if you loosen that up, then you can just pull the line that way. That's a little bit about how to set up your rod and reel. This is John Haynes, and thank you for watching.